Because go back to the third sentence in this that says this: when people climb too close or too high, too fast, they skip the loyalty process that causes them to remain. Do I have any witnesses tonight on that?
Amen.
Just moved too quick and there was no loyalty established.
Well, my question would be, is loyalty a level of self-respect or self-love in a sense? Or can you have that and still allow somebody to be disloyal to you? Wouldn't that be a character flaw within yourself or inadequacy within you?
I would say it's within me. Now, do anybody else want to answer that? She said, is that a character flaw within you? Or is it a character flaw within the individual? Anybody else want to answer that? I say it's within me. It's a character flaw within. It's a character flaw within me that I would allow that, because people are only going to treat you based on how you allow them to treat you. If you don't accept it, they can't do it. But if you accept it, they will do it, and they will do more. In the words of Alice Lee, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So I would say that it is something within me.
I would say the same thing. It's almost like an insecurity, because if you know who you are and everything, you're like he said, you guard your space or whatever. You don't want anybody to tamper with that. Being that you see some things taking place and you want the same thing for the people around you, because you are seeing that everybody's supposed to win. So I think it's like an insecurity within yourself.
So let's
like,
see.
if you say something, they might not accept me for who I am, or they might be like trying to push you off, or something like that. Instead of saying, we're here together, we want to win, let me go ahead and check this right here. It reminds me of, if you see somebody falling, you going to sit there and let them fall, or you going to say something about it? And a lot of times, speaking for myself, is I didn't want to hurt nobody's feeling, but if you're coming from a genuine place and you say something, that's up to them to deal with it. They got to face it, but you don't sit there and let their blood be on your head because you let them see you sitting there seeing them falling and you ain't saying nothing.
So check this out. Jesus picks 12 disciples, picks them to follow him, to teach, to train them, to instruct them in the ways of a better life. One makes the decision, 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 makes the decision that I'm not going to be a part, or I'm not going to wholeheartedly give myself to this. Let me say something to y'all the Holy Ghost revealed to me. He said the Lord had already saw Judas shift. The people that were around saw Judas shift when he got up and left from the table. But the Lord had already saw Judas shift. That was the reason why he addressed it, because he saw it. Now the people around were still rooting for their brother. The people around were still wanting their brother to make it. He got the money back. He all right. You know, he's still hanging around. He okay. He's still counting the money. But that joker was around with the wrong motive. Jesus had already saw. Maybe it was the time when Mary Magdalene broke the oil and poured it on Jesus' feet. Jesus saw Judas' attitude when he got upset because of the fact that he said the oil could have been sold. Maybe that was the time that Jesus noticed. Because remember now, in the second sentence in this post, he says the signs are always there. So it is to say now that the signs are always there. Let me tell you another sign that you can tell when folk heart ain't right towards you. Whenever they do little disrespectful things, they are not a part of the team. It's very disrespectful. Those are signs. And please know you got a pastor that watches signs. Yes. Pay attention to the signs. Yes. Pay attention to the signs. Watch the body language. Watch all of the things that take place. Maybe that was when Jesus realized that, hey, something ain't right about old Jew over here. I seen how he looked. He got upset when that girl broke that oil and put it on my feet. Now, he was upset because he rather had it on his feet. Maybe that was the time that Jesus seen that Judas was not right. And so the other 11 that were around, they didn't see it. And I'll prove to you why they didn't see it. Because when Jesus made the announcement that one of them was not right, they started saying, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? They start conversating, trying to figure out who is it? Which one is it? Who is it? Who could it be? See, because they were all in a mindset of thinking that, hey, maybe only thinking about themselves, or if they were thinking as a unit, they were thinking that, hey, it can't be one of us, one of the brethren. Are you sure that this is one that is doing this like this? Are you sure that one would do this? But I need to tell y'all something to help y'all to understand that spirit still lurks, okay? Please hear me and understand that spirit still lurks. It is not just a story that you have read about in the Bible. That spirit still lurks and is looking for some people that it can house itself in. It's looking for some people that will be willing to sell out and crucify their leader. It's looking. It's on the hunt. It's on the hunt. And I'm going to give you, let's back this up. Let's back it up. I'm going to back it up and show y'all how it can get you. I'm going to give you a clear sign of a clear way of how it can get you. And I want some of you super saints that think you so super spiritual now that it can't happen to you. I won't watch you. And when it happens to you, by the end of the year, it goes down. If you don't catch yourself right now, by the end of the year, you'll be gone out. And then you look in my face, see, and I'm going to say, I told you, I tried to tell you, I tried to warn you, but you thought you were so super spiritual, see. You thought you knew more than me. You thought you could exalt yourself over me. You thought. And so, therefore, look what done happened. Check this out. Let me give you a sign. Go back to the very first sentence. Go back to the very first sentence. The post is still up there on the screen. Check this out, what it says. If when you are bored, if you are not active, you are not involved with your tribe, you are not active, you think it's fine to not get in on the meetings. You think it's fine to not connect in on prayer. You think it's fine. I'm going to rest my case. Holler at me by 2021. And let's see where you're sitting at. Holler at me and let's see where you're sitting at. Outside the gate, I bet you. I bet you that. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, this ain't the season to think that you're super spiritual. Your pastor don't even think she's super spiritual. She's doing what she needs to do to feed herself. She's staying in covenant like she needs to. You understand me? She's making sure that she stays in a place where the Spirit of the Lord can talk to her, making sure that she allows God to use her, making sure that she stays covenantly connected to the things that the Lord has set for her to do, because she's not so super spiritual, because her dollars can't save her. She ain't got enough for him to save her. Makes me think about old Michael Jackson. His money couldn't save him, could it? Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Ain't got enough. Ain't got enough. Listening last night to a man doing a talk show, and had another preacher that was on there, and the preacher was saying, my heart goes out to some of the pastors because they are afraid to step up and talk about the injustices that's going on, because they are afraid that the people are going to stop giving, because some of the largest tithers are quit tithing and that type stuff like that. They are afraid that that's going to happen, so they won't speak out against the injustices. Where one of the things that I have work to train myself against is to be afraid of any of you taking any tithe away from Trim. I've conditioned myself and worked very hard to not be afraid of that happening, because I refuse to allow any of you to control me. I refuse to. It won't happen. It won't happen, because the thing of it is, if the doors ever be closed at 100 West Covington Avenue, Trim ain't gonna stop, because I'm Trim. I'm Trim. I'm Trim. Delphine, I'm Trim. So wherever I go, Trim gonna go. So it won't stop. And so I refuse to even allow that to even happen. I refuse. And so I'm going to tell you the truth about things. And at some point in time in your life, you will learn to appreciate it. See me by 2021, y'all that think you're going to keep playing with this stuff now, think that you just not going to be in covenant connection like you should, all that type of stuff, but still want to take, I read my Bible every day. What revelation have you got, though? Talk to me. Call me. Talk to me about the revelation, because when you are in covenant connection, you get revelation. The Lord can reveal some things to you, and one of the things that he will reveal to you is how when you are out of order. That's what the Lord. So if the Lord ain't talked to you about the fact that you out of order, then I want to know, what revelation have you got? What revelation have you got? What revelation have you got? And I ain't scared to say it. What revelation? What has been revealed? What has been revealed? This is not the time, and I'm going to keep telling y'all, this is not the time to be playing around with the things of God. It's not the time. We're in a great place right now as to where the Lord is about to turn some things to work in the favor for his people. So you don't want to mess around and miss out and still be a slave to this world, because that's exactly what it is. Nothing but a slave to this world, sitting and sweating at the brow, chasing money, when it ought to come to you if you know who you are. If you live according to the precepts of God, it'll find you. When Leroy Thompson penned "Money Cometh," people laughed at him, but money finds Leroy Thompson. When Creflo Dollar said it, they laughed at him, but it finds him. Some would say they get it the wrong way. They ain't took nothing from nobody. Them folk gave it because money had to find them. Because they lived and believed by the principle. It was not that they would be sweating at their brow. If you are sweating at your brow, you are under the curse. You are under the curse. Go back to Genesis and look at it and see. If you are sweating at your brow, you are under the curse. If everything has to come from what you do, you are under the curse. You are under the curse. You're not under the dispensation of grace. Because it doesn't work like that in the kingdom. It doesn't work like that in the kingdom. I'm telling y'all. I typed on somebody's live last night. I was listening to it. All I typed was Mammon is coming down. Mammon is coming down. It's coming down. And it's surely coming down in Trim. Because I refuse to have a house that's driven by it. It's coming down. Watch the signs. Watch the signs, y'all. Watch the signs. You don't have to make yourself available. You see somebody with a knife in their hand, you want to address it to say, hey, what's up with you with that knife? What's up with that?